Dobre Volta, meine Leute! I look awful and beautiful at the same time. Haven't been making a lot of videos because, well, we've been smashed. Well, smashed, but our house is under attack by the wood and tile nation, and everyone is bunkering in the basement. So there isn't a lick of privacy. I'm actually hiding in my bathroom. But, of course, the walls are basically paper mache, and my brother's probably wondering why I'm talking to myself in the bathroom. Because that doesn't happen anyway already, doesn't it? Anyway, so I was given a question that I actually really appreciated, so I was like, you know what? I came back home from work, and I read it, and I was like, I really want to answer this question, rather than just type it out, because maybe it would be helpful to other people out there. So, it was by Anne, it was under the video, I should look that up, 1 second, it's right here, How the World is Gonna End, under that video, and Anne, that's the profile, A-N-N-E, asked 2 questions. I don't know, the person, it says that they are an INFP, and they had some questions regarding INTPs. Alright, so the first question is, why do INTPs often have low self-esteem and lack of confidence despite their very special intelligence and their great kindness, thank you very much, loyalty and generosity to people they care about? So, I did struggle with this a lot, especially during middle school and high school, mainly because there's a couple different reasons. One is I don't want to be seen as unintelligent. And so when you don't really have the balls to hold to your stakes, you can easily kind of just want to be accepted into the crowd of intellectual. Like, we're all smart. Yeah, even though they're completely doing dumb things. So that's kind of like my struggle would be, is that I know what they're doing is completely stupid, but I wanted it to be accepted by the main populace so that I can be seen as just, I guess, not really even intelligent, but just kind of part of the crew. Because I guess another thing is we always feel so left out anyway because we're so weird. A lick of just acceptance would be very nice, and so trying to become more normal and accepting just for the fact of wanting to have some stability and normalcy. But yeah, because during middle school and high school, I've been wanting to just have people, or I just always wanted to connect with people because I could always see around other people's lack of thinking, I guess. And so I could never just shut the little conscience in my mind and just do what everyone else did because, well, it was obviously foolish or stupid or something like that. And so I was always in this constant wanting to be cool and trying to fit other people or other people's expectation. But at the other end, I see their flaws, but not just like, oh, it's just kind of a brush off flaw. It's like, no, this is a fundamental flaw. And so if I were to do or act this way, I would have hairdo like this. But, you start to, go into the same cycles that the world has already not expressed, but there's these bad cycles that people are in and they're not able to get out of. And INTPs still have cycles too, but that was just for me personally. I could see how if you keep going in the spiral, you'll end up in these insecurities and end up blaming other people for those insecurities, and the cycle just continues and it gets worse. So that's why for me, I always kind of had that. But eventually, after getting out of high school, I have had the freedom to just be like, you know what, screw it. You don't like my hair? Because I was even having these questions like, should I fix my hair? It's the internet. Millions of people are going to see it. Millions of people don't even care, and even if they did care, oh, that little snotty-nosed boy, his hair's not even good for whatever. It's totally fine, and so I've actually had that comment about me. It's like, what, you're an INTP, and yet you're crazy. I love going crazy. I finally have the freedom to just be like, be myself, my gosh, there's only one of me, and just kind of building up that self-esteem. Because I still have a struggle with if anyone tries to challenge my intellect or challenge my way of why I believe things. It's really hard to try to articulate intuition, and so that can be very hard. I just hate it when, so I would want to just kind of be a part of the crowd so that there's no question and I don't have to try to prove myself. But so other than that, I feel the freedom now just to do what I want, jump on people, be crazy. I'm definitely more open and expressive to people that I know more than people that I don't know. I actually don't really try to be cool for them. I just kind of go, hey, there's you over there. I'll just chill over here, write my book. I'll do things like that. So the second question is, hopefully I answered everything in the first question. Lack of confidence despite their, because I guess for the first question, despite their very special intelligence and their great kindness, loyalty, and generosity, that is also kind of a sign of vulnerability. So when you start to get vulnerable with people, you just start to show those things. And so I actually found myself, if I end up liking somebody, not romantically, but just appreciating them, I like sharing random facts that I know or came across or something weird in my day. And so it's just kind of talking about something completely random, but it has nothing to do with anything. Like, did you know koala bears like to eat fig leaves? Or that's not even a real fact, but but I'll just share that, and I found myself doing that to people that I appreciate. So I was just kind of interesting about myself. I didn't realize until recently. Anyway, so number 2 is, what do INTPs think about people with some forms of emotional weakness, weakness to control their own feelings in front of them, and how do they deal with these over emotional people? So with people that I don't know, I honestly don't really care. I don't have the same kind of emotional like empathy, but I can. But it's a little bit more impactful when I actually know somebody and they're being emotionally weak, I guess you can call that. I would actually call it more like an emotional strength, that they actually have the ability to express themselves. And so I would call myself emotionally weak because I don't have that freedom to just kind of let out those either tears or even frustrations and things like that. So yeah, with people that I don't know, I kind of look at them as like, well, this is kind of weird, but I don't want it to make it weird, so I try to just kind of make the situation less awkward for them as possible. But it's something I would like to work on. Is just like, how do I be emotionally, there for them? That's something that I don't know how to do very well. But yeah, with people that I do know very well, it is a lot more awkward because I do feel that from them because I know them at a very different level, and so as they're expressing their emotions, it I don't know. There's that feeling of, I guess that's what empathy is called, and I don't know what to do with it. But like, I actually will try to suppress it because I don't know how to handle someone else's emotions by experiencing them, and so I'm like, why do I feel this feeling in my gut? So I try to like squish it, so we're not just two people sobbing in a room for like, why am I sobbing? I don't know why I'm sobbing, and then it just kind of gets awkward and weird. So that's something I would like to try to eventually figure out how to do. I haven't really been around people that are emotional in that way, so I haven't really got to see what that looks like or like how to behave in that way. So I have to kind of make it up, because I also have a father figure that's an INTJ, so I don't have a lot of like that kind of emotional support like as a father figure, and I don't have a lot of other men in my life that are like that. My mom's an INFP, and so I get to see a little bit of that, but she does it in a way that's more woman-like, so I don't know how to translate it into man terms. Anyway, so hopefully that answers your question, Anne. And if anyone else has questions like that, I would love to answer them. And I will see y'all in the next video, hopefully with nicer hair. But probably not, because, life's too short to have, like, nice hair all the time. Just do what you want. I'm gonna, ready? Oh.